Welcome to MidlandsBiz.com. I'm Ashley Brown here with Zac Painter, co-founder of Loggerhead Apparel. Zac, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Tell us about yourself. What's your education and background?
I grew up in Spartanburg, South Carolina, the grandchild of textile mill workers. Went to USC Upstate, majored in business. Currently work in advertising. My fiance, who founded the company along with me, grew up on the coast of Charleston in Allendale, South Carolina. We met at Irwin-Penland and founded Loggerhead Apparel together last year.
And tell us about Loggerhead Apparel. How did you guys get that started?
I grew up in a world where I grew up in a mill village and saw what an impact the textile mills had on my community and my family and the state's economy. And over the past 20 or 30 years, we've seen all of these mills either crumble or be renovated into condos. And Sara, in kind of a parallel path, where she grew up on the coast, has seen a lot of the development, overdevelopment of the coast, and has always had an interest in coastal conservation and protecting our environment. So what we wanted to do with Loggerhead Apparel is find something that could touch on both of those, the local economy of South Carolina and helping to protect the environment. So where we landed was, what are ways that we can impact the local economy? One of the biggest things that we found was buying locally, trying to buy products that were made in South Carolina, or at the very least made in the United States. And really that's hard to do. So, we felt like this would be a perfect product to create, bring attention to the fact that so many of our jobs have been lost to overseas manufacturing, especially in this industry. And at the same time, we wanted something that would represent what we consider to be an endangered species, and that would be the loggerhead sea turtle. And so what we're doing here is representing a made in South Carolina shirt with the South Carolina state reptile, the loggerhead, and bringing attention to the fact that both of these things are endangered, products that are made in South Carolina and the loggerhead.
So would you say that's y'all's company's mission?
Yes, our mission is to bring awareness to and financially impact both the local economy and the conservation efforts of the sea turtle organizations on the coast. We do that through ensuring that every part of our production process takes place inside the state. Literally, the cotton is grown in Arizona and comes to South Carolina, and from there, every single thing happens inside the state. So we're having an effect on the economy already. And then every shirt we sell, we're donating 10% of sales, not profits, but sales, directly to local and regional sea turtle conservation efforts. So our mission is to, bring awareness to both of those issues and, hopefully have a financial impact that's going to change that in the long run.
We talked with earlier Zac Painter, co-founder of Loggerhead Apparel. We're here with Sara Raynor, his engaged business partner, who is also fiance to Zac. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about you, Miss Sara. Tell us about your past and how you got to be engaged to your business partner.
Well, we met at Irwin-Penland in Greenville. Actually did my undergraduate studies at Clemson University. My major was communication studies, and then got into advertising in Greenville.
We talked with Zac about the beginning of a company and starting it up. What do you feel have been the biggest challenges of starting a company?
Sure. Well, our company, which is an apparel company, part of our mission is to always have our products made in South Carolina and always use at least American-grown products. So one of the biggest challenges was finding the vendors who could do that for us, and we were fortunate enough to find such great vendors, Craig Industries and White Plains Knit Fabrics, both in the Florence area, who are producing our products for us and have been great to work with. But it was a long process to find those companies, and they've actually worked with national brands making these same products in the past before those companies took their business overseas. So our mission is actually really important to them because we're bringing that business back to them.
Starting up a company can be challenging. Do you have any advice to young entrepreneurs out there?
Do your research. stay patient with it, be persistent in everything that you do, and stick with your mission and work with people around you who support that mission. And we've been fortunate enough to have so many, not only family and friends who have supported us along the way. We've had a lot of help, not only from those who love us and care about us, but also the partners that we've made through our vendors and our bank and everyone else, all the retail companies that we've already partnered with.
What else would you like people to know about Loggerhead Apparel?
Well, we've talked about our mission a lot, Sarah. Let me just talk about the shirts actually themselves. Our first product that we're offering is our Bellwether Polo, and we call it the Bellwether because Bellwether means the first of something. It's a trendsetter. So this is our very first product that we're laying out there as a made in South Carolina, completely made in South Carolina shirt, and we will have 4 colors initially. Where this is the cotton field white. The other colors are Bull's Bay blue, which is a navy color, and Southern Moon pink, and for ladies and men, and sweetgrass green. So our shirts will be available on January 31st, starting out with the first 2 colors, and then the pink and the sweetgrass green will be rolling out shortly thereafter.
And where can customers buy these shirts?
They can buy them on our website, and also we'll be selling with the Sandlapper Society on their website as well. Sandlapper is a local nonprofit organization in South Carolina, and also Sam Mevitz, which is a retail store in Spartanburg, South Carolina. That's where they'll currently be sold in the next few weeks, and then rolling out with a few other retail stores from there. But you can always find that information on our website.
And how can we reach you? What's your company's website?
It's loggerheadapparel.com. We also have a Facebook page. It's facebook.com/loggerheadapparel, and also a Twitter page.
Okay, great. It was so nice meeting you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on our show.
Thanks
and
so
thank
much.
you for watching MidlandsBiz.com.